Good evening. It is like really late and I am getting ready to go to bed, but for some crazy reason, something in the back of my mind was saying that I needed to come and make a video before I went to sleep this evening. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Kitryn Marie. I reside in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm an artist, a writer, speaker, life, and a business coach. And here in St. Louis, the temperature is getting ready to really drop. I think tomorrow the low is 17 and the high is going to be in the 30s. You know, we have Thanksgiving approaching next week, and I really hope wherever you are and whatever family you have, that you celebrate Thanksgiving in some form, some way, some fashion. Not sure what's going on with me or my kids. It's the dad's year for my daughter, so our Thanksgiving will come later towards Christmas, and Christmas may even come like after the first of the year. Things are always kind of wonky, but celebrating and being thankful. But I had this thing that just kind of came over me that just said I needed to do this video, and I don't really have any words. I have no new content. You know, I've been working my gig, and I'm off tomorrow and I'm off Saturday, but then I'm full all the way up through next week. I think Thursday might be my only day off. But whoever watches any of my videos, I'm hoping that something that I am saying, you're learning from. You're getting some bit of information that might be missing in your life. I don't get a lot of feedback from my YouTube followers. On my Facebook feed over at KM Designs, a Writer's Mind, I get all kinds of, feedback on the posts that I make. And actually on over there, I've been talking a lot about psychology things and psychosis and character behavior and the different aspects of narcissism, because those are things that I studied. There's 7 billion people on this planet, and anything that I say depends, and how the person takes it, who's reading or listening, depends on where they are in their life and how they can relate or resonate with anything that I say. It's not specifically meant for one person or two people or three people, because we have this whole big planet, and it seems over the last 10 years there have been a lot of different lives that have been turned upside down, and we've all come in contact, each and every one of us, with different types of characters that we normally don't deal with. And I'm not sure where that all stems from. You could blame a lot of things on the early baby boomers and the kids that, came with that, or the late baby boomers that had Gen X and they're dealing with their own set of issues. But whatever you're taking from any of my videos or from anything that I write, don't stop your dreams. Don't stop living your life because you've had a few bad experiences. Don't give up on hope, because hope is always there, one way or the other. Sometimes it seems like things come to us backwards, things come to us left-handed, things come to us in ways that we don't want. But as I've said before, life happens for us and not to us, and what we take from anything that occurs in our life, we do have to make the most of it. Especially with the holidays that are coming, depression is so prevalent during the holidays. And I can honestly say, the last couple of years, and even this year, I'm feeling fine with the holidays. Yes, I miss certain people, and yes, I will always miss my dad at the holiday. But I'm making the most out of whatever it is that's going on in my life, thinking that after the first of the year, or even tomorrow or next week or a month, something new is on the horizon. And whomever I'm speaking to out there, something new is always on the horizon. With cold weather, it's just a season. You don't have to make it your life. You don't have to make it your stance. You get to choose how you want to live your life. You get to choose how you want to earn your money. You get to choose who you want to be in your life, to come into your life, to have a relationship with, or not to have a relationship with. If you're not happy with the people in your surrounding, only you can decide that you don't want to be a part of it anymore, and you walk away from it. Too many times we get stuck in situations because we have been told by environment and society, the way that we grew up, that we need to stick with something, when in the reality of things, no, you do not. If it is not finding a certain type of peace in your life, in your soul, in your heart, you don't have to stay there. You can leave. Institutional thinking no longer applies if it does not reside within your being. We all have potential, we all have gifts, we all have talents. Are you utilizing your gifts and your talents? Are you being the best version of yourself with whomever you are coming in contact with? Are you isolating? I myself will tell you, when the world seems to go ape shit upside down, I will isolate. I will push people away because I need time to think within my own space, setting a boundary. And those that do not understand a boundary, it has more to do with them and whatever issue they're going through than the issue that I am having, where I need my quiet, my solitude. But isolating often is a sign of just self-care, just being able to find your balance, get your core situated, get that nervous system that has been so irregular because of noise, or because of a bad relationship, or because of abuse, or whatever it might be in your world. Like I said, I don't get a lot of feedback, so I don't know from the 323 people that follow me what goes on in your life. But a dysregulated nervous system will make you act in ways that you do not understand. And sometimes self-isolating is the only way that you can heal yourself. And there's a very big difference, too, in self-isolating and being anti-social. I love being social. I love entertaining. I love having friends, but I want the right type of friends in my life. I don't want people that are feeding off my energy. I don't want people who are gathering information from things that I say and then gossiping to whomever because they have nothing else going on in their life. And I'm one of those people, either you like me or you don't like me. I've been talked about in so many different circles. That part does not faze me anymore. But mostly I think where my concern with that is, if people really wanted to know the truth in a lot of different areas, somebody should have came to me at some point in time, and they didn't. And when there is disloyalty, or when there is distrust, or when there is huge betrayal, there is usually one culprit. And it's usually that one culprit that is just what I call mouth gathering, But my self-isolation is a protection mechanism. And those as a child that were left alone, having to deal with their own things, that was just a way to cope. And that is what continued in my life. And if this is you also, and you find that you were self-isolating because you're just trying to figure out the pieces, it's okay. It's all right to take as long as you need to figure out the pieces, because too many times we have our own idiosyncrasies, and most don't know why they do the things that they do. The coping mechanisms, the defense mechanisms, the idiosyncrasies that I use that word all the time, are the quirks that we have. Sometimes they're very irrational. And what you might think is a rational behavior, it may not be at all, but you don't know why you do the things that you do. As children, we learn to protect ourselves in ways where grown-ups didn't understand what was being imposed because of whatever crazy nonsense that had gone on in their life. We live in a very noisy world, a very noisy environment, and sometimes when you self-isolate, or when you stay to yourself, It's just to tune out the things that just are making your nervous system just kind of irrational, and you're in this fight or flight where you don't want to be like that. You want to be able to socialize. You want to be regulated within your nervous system. You want to be calm. You want to be happy. You want to be a joyful person. So you attract the right things into your life. I know oftentimes when I am by myself, I do like to paint. And I talked about that in a video earlier in the week. Or I like my vision board, putting a vision board together. I have several of them. The last one I put together was based on Tennessee, on a trip that I had taken because I love East Tennessee. But, when I teach, I hope whatever my words are, whether it be through painting or through my vision board, that you are learning something. And sometimes all we need to hear is, it's okay. Whatever you're going through, whatever is happening in your world or whatever is not happening in your world, it's okay, and it will pass. Nothing ever stays the same. You just have to have some faith. You have to believe in yourself. You have to have self-care. You have to do the things that you need to do to take care of yourself so you can get yourself back in some sort of balance. So the world needs you. A lot of people, different people need you in different avenues in their life. You're important as a human being, and you are worthy regardless of your job, regardless of your money, regardless of your relationship status or what family you have. You're an important being on this planet at this time in this world. I would love to hear from you. If you are having a difficult time right now, leave a comment below. Send me an email at kitrynmarie@gmail.com. I say all the time, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a psychologist. I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't play one on TV. I've taken life coaching classes. I've studied different psychology things because I like it and I find it very interesting. The mind is a wonderful thing and you don't want to waste it. We all have potential within ourselves. There are things that are innate that we were born with, raw talent, and there's things that we've learned along the way, and it's how we share what we know so others can benefit from it. So on this Thursday evening, late, because I'm getting ready to go to bed for today, for tomorrow, whenever, be happy, be blessed, be thankful for all the wonderful things that do come into your life. Remember, fate does turn on a dime, and only you get to decide what side of that coin you want to be on. I am Kitryn Marie. I reside in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm an artist, a writer, speaker, life, and a business coach. I would love to hear from you. Sleep well tonight. Stay warm wherever you are. And be thankful. Have great blessings for the holiday that's coming, and I'm hoping I'll be on before Thanksgiving. So you take care, and I'll see you real soon. Bye.